Hi guys, and happy December, Merry Christmas. I'm pretty sure that you are going to be seeing this 1 or 2 days before Christmas, but I thought I'd do a great video around nighttime nappies and give you an update on how our potty training is going. What I'm going to do is actually put you guys on the tripod behind me and then take you through the nighttime nappies that we're currently using, talk you through our system because we are potty trained. Happy days. Obviously that's during the day, so nighttime is something that we're still working on and it's a bit 50-50, but let's talk you through these bits first and then get into the nitty-gritty. Before we start, just quickly, if you are new here, because I'm kind of assuming that you guys have been around for the whole nappy changing series and the whole nappy reviews and brands and stuff that I've done, but if you are new, I'm Alina Ghost. I have a 2.5-year-old, actually he's 2 years and 9 months, and basically we are potty trained, and we have been potty trained for about 2-3 months now, which is super awesome. And we are still using nighttime nappies during the nighttime, but he's very good at going to the potty, going to the loo. Don't worry, we do have accidents during the day because he is still very young, but I thought I would just document this because I know how much you guys love this. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. I actually do these in my spare time. I work full time as well, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I've done a few videos around nighttime nappies specifically, so if you wanted to have a look at like the best nighttime nappies, the things that we've tried out, the brands that we've tried out, do check out those videos. I'll make sure to link those down below. But at the moment, I'm sort of breaking all the rules that I've mentioned in the past because I am using daytime nappies, especially Bambino Mios all-in-ones, for nighttime nappies. And let me explain to you first why I do it. Let's put this to the side first and discuss these Bambino Mio. So all-in-ones. So what does that mean? Let's open one up. That means it is an all-in-one reusable cloth nappy. It has this pocket here if you wanted to have a look at the full review. I've done that. But essentially I have been doing what I've been doing for years, and that is using a pre-fold. I fold it up, I then put it in half. Can you see that? I then put it in half and then use it all mostly at the front here. So the reason why I do that is because it's a baby boy. His wiener he wees mostly at the front. Obviously I am assuming here that my son isn't going to poo during the night, and he hasn't done so ever. I don't remember him ever doing that. So basically the reason I've been doing that is twofold. Firstly, to save myself some money, because the ones that I'm going to walk you through, they cost from about £20 to £30. I didn't actually want to spend more money, but I didn't want to do as many washes. So that meant I was no longer washing every 2 days because we're potty trained. There wasn't enough things to wash in the washing machine. So I decided to basically have other options for nighttime nappies, and I'll show you the ones that I should be using because they're actually nighttime nappies stuff. But the other reason is because my son is now getting a little bit annoyed down there. He likes the freedom that the pants or like the knickers and now allow him, and he feels a little bit restricted when it comes to like the nighttime nappies because they are a little bit bulkier and just bigger around the sides as well. So we have been using these ones because they're also Velcro, really easy to put on. The other thing is because he's now independent and a toddler, he sometimes refuses to just wear them at all because he doesn't want to. So I find that the Velcro is very easy to put on. Once he's fallen asleep, I can then take off his PJs and actually put these on without waking him up. So that was another reason why I'm breaking all the rules, guys. These are actually daytime nappies, but they work a treat. The other thing that I found is actually he doesn't wee during the night every night, and I'm going to take you guys through like the next couple of days and show you guys how we've been like doing. But essentially it's not always moist, so it's more peace of mind for me, and because it's so easy to put on, really easy to wash, they're so quick to dry, which is ideal, especially because we've had snow for the last 2 weeks. I'm in the UK, Essex, in case you're wondering. So yeah, essentially those are the reasons why I've been doing that. So let me give you a bit of a close-up of my trusted basket. So I'll put that to the side, didn't I? I've opened this up for you guys to show you what it's like. I've got another pre-fold in here. They're usually like, they're actually the smaller sized ones that I use. The bigger ones are a little bit too bulky to put in here, in my opinion. I've got what they're called, I forgot already, pull-ups that I actually use as well. Not as often as the Bambino Mio ones, but these are absolutely wonderful because I can stuff them as much or as little as I want. Also did some reviews for these ones if you wanted to have a look. They're also super festive and super lovely. Look how subtly festive it is. I love the little Christmas trees, like the lights and the presents and everything, all the animals, and the fact that it's white. I actually use this the whole year round, or used to anyway. So yeah, I basically used a pre-fold in here as well and just stuffed it at the front here. So it's just pretty much as easy as those ones, the Bambino Mio ones, but obviously because they're Velcro, it just seems a lot easier to put on than these ones. I actually need his permission. I've also got this is really like whatchamacallit, I forgot all my words today, but like really absorbent, that's the word I'm looking for. It's really thick at the back. Bell's Bums this is, and like the material is just so good. I've got some reusable swim nappies here, my trusted wet bags as well, another pull-up. I found a couple of disposable nappies actually, so I might be able to do some more nappy changing videos for you guys. I know how much you love them. But yeah, apart from that, it's just like accessories rather than anything else. And what I'm going to do actually, I'll show you this and then show you what I've got drying downstairs on my Era. So basically this is an actual nighttime nappy. I've used this for so many years. It's so like life-saving. It's one of the top ones that I use for nighttime nappies, and it comes in like 3 sections. So you get like this little liner here, obviously some absorbency, but usually to keep the baby's bottom and skin soft and comfortable. I actually added this pre-fold into it. I'm going to try and take it out with one hand, which is a little bit tricky. This is a Bell's Bums as well. The other one was actually the Bambino Mio ones, yeah. Just in case you're wondering, so that's a pre-fold that I've added in, but actually I don't think I need it. And then you get like an insert with it as well, which is super absorbent and really good. And then I have a cover, which I believe is a Littles and Blooms one. A nice little fox one, the OG, so the original that I've had. So this one, and I've got another one of these ones, and then I have a reusable one. So let's have a look downstairs what I've got on the Era. Please ignore my dog's loud snores and the mess that we've got. We've rearranged it a little bit for Christmas. We've got like all the toys everywhere. Still need to get some storage and stuff sorted. Obviously we're in the new house, in case you don't know, and we've done loads of redecorating when it came to like the hall, stairs and landing, and then the lounge as well. But yeah, if you wanted to see that, you are very welcome to. I've got lots of videos on that, but in the meantime, let's get on with this. So actually I could show you all his little knickers and pants that we've been using recently. This one, it came in a set of 5, and that's from Amazon. We're absolutely loving it, and I think it's actually going to last a couple of years because they're nice and stretchy. And they fit him really nicely. Like, I don't feel like it's too small. Here's the liner from the other nighttime nappy, which I shall try and find, and that was the insert from the nighttime nappy. So these two are actually already dry. They've been up since, not since yesterday. Was it since yesterday? They've been up since yesterday and they're already dry. How good is that? I'm very excited, as you can tell. These are really like old, cheap and cheerful ones that I got from Amazon. These ones were one of the first ones, and they have some extra padding. I don't think we need the extra padding anymore because obviously he's fully potty trained, but that used to be very useful at the very beginning of potty training. We've also got this red one, which is a Paw Patrol one. I, for the life of me, can't remember whether I bought it or whether we actually got it as a gift from Nanny. Oh, and this is from the Reusable's nighttime nappy. So this goes into the white and blue one that we'll find in a second, and that is the insert. I can feel that they're still a little bit moist, but I do always feel like these are a lot more absorbent than these two. So that makes sense. It's probably a different material, probably a lot more higher quality in the absorbency material. So I can see it here, and this is the other nighttime nappy that we've been using. Really comfortable, really soft. In case you're wondering, that's the brand. I think it's a partner brand, or like a brand within a brand when it comes to Bell's Bums, but I'm not 100% sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. And that's the cover that I'd usually use either for the Reuse Bells one or for the Bell's Bums nighttime nappy. Oh, this is the Reuse Bells cover actually, which is super lovely. How lush is this? Like mushrooms, really gorgeous colours. And I really like the unique, like fleecy leg gussets, just keeping the baby's thighs really comfortable. So those are the three main nighttime nappies that we've been using. I thought I'd swing you round to say this, but basically the nighttime nappy that we used to love, it was the favourite one that we used to use, was Beehive's one, I believe. We've put away because actually the way it folded up, my son started to really dislike. And therefore basically he found it really uncomfortable, and so we stopped using it, which is a right shame because we found it like the easiest one to use. It was one of the favourites for sure, but obviously you've got to go with what your toddler is saying, because if they're not comfortable then you should make them comfortable, right? Because this is a partnership. It's not about like making sure that they're just using reusables just for the sake of using cloth nappies. You know, you want to make them comfortable at the same time. So I found ways around it, and the fact that we're using the Bambino Mio like daytime nappies is one of the big reasons for that as well. So let me take you guys through the next couple of nights or mornings and show you guys how we're actually getting on with the nighttime nappies, so that eventually it helps you guys if you get to that journey eventually, or if you're already on that journey of potty training or of like trying to figure out something for the nighttime. Great, so I'll catch you then.
Cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay.
Morning. So you would have seen me changing Aiden. We had a late night last night, so late it means like past 10 o'clock. He's finished preschool for the Christmas holidays now, but it just means that we were out of routine. But that meant that I managed to put his PJ top on at Nanny's before we came home, so he sort of fell asleep. I say sort of because he woke up in the car journey. It's just 5-10 minutes down the road, and basically when we got home it was so dark. I wanted to film it, but it was so dark and I didn't want to wake him by turning the light on, so I just changed his bottom, so basically put his nappy on, put his PJ bottoms on as well. Basically this morning I did touch it. I did try and like see how much he actually wet himself during the night, and it wasn't that much at all. If anything, I think it was just like a tiny bit. I think he might have actually been dehydrated during the night because I kept hearing him cough. I tried to get up and get him to drink, but actually he was so tired that he just fell asleep on my lap like head first, and didn't get a drink. So I do think that he didn't actually have much water in him from the night before, and that's why he didn't wee during the night.
Mummy?
Da?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing some vlogging. So basically tonight I will try and show you guys what we do with the nighttime nappies again, just to see how it goes, and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning as well, I'm sure.
'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July,
Da.
been happier than I have ever been.
So you would have seen me last night putting on his nighttime nappy. We had some family around last night, so it was a little bit of a late one, but because he had a nap during the day because of the tiring day the day before and the night before, it meant that he had bundles of energy, and I think I put him to bed about 9:30, maybe 10, and he was still awake, as you saw, but basically I am very glad that I put on the actual like real nappy, like real nighttime nappy on him, because this morning it did feel a little bit wet, but I know that during the time that we had family round and we were having dinner, he was just like drinking all the squash that he could find. So essentially what I'm going to do now is basically, so I've already changed him, took him down. As you can see, he's going a little bit mad. I'm actually working from home with him today, and what I'm going to do is basically put his nighttime nappy in the wash, and then it's going to get washed and put up, where I'm going to leave you. I'm not going to show you guys that, but essentially I just wanted to say I have been so lucky that I've not had to do washing every 2 days. Instead, I'm doing it like once a week, and it just makes it a little bit more manageable when we've got with the one area. We don't have a tumble dryer. We've got things that we need to wash upstairs anyway in the laundry basket. So yeah, it makes it a lot more manageable when I'm using like the Bambino Mio ones anyway. So that's cool. And what I'm going to do is just pop this in, and off we go and like doing the wash. So yeah, I hope you guys basically have a wonderful Christmas, have a wonderful time. I will catch you next year. I've got so much planned for next year. As you can hear, it's a little bit of a crazy house here, the way I like it. Basically, I'm gonna switch off, enjoy, but you will see video content every Friday. So I will catch you guys then. Thanks so much for watching, and bye. Have a lovely Christmas. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Yay!
Yay!